Let me ask you a couple of questions. First, do I understand your participation in Boys and Girls Club? Tell me about that briefly.
Thank you, Senator, for that question. So as a youth, I grew up. That was like my home away from home. From the time I was 9 years old till I went off till I went to college. I went to college.
It's a really good organization.
Absolutely.
Every year or two, Mr. Denzel Washington, who's one of the 5 coolest people on the planet, comes up here to lobby for money. Not for himself, for Boys and Girls Club. So I've had a chance to get to know a little bit about it. You worked at let me ask you this. Do you think America is mostly good or mostly bad?
Thank you, Senator, for that question.
You're welcome.
I believe that America is the greatest country in the world. I don't know in any other country where I could be in this position to come from where I've come from and be in a position to be nominated to the Sixth Circuit and be speaking to senators. I could have never imagined this happening. And maybe it happens in other countries, but it's the greatest country in the world, too.
Hey everyone, welcome back. Today, we're diving into a surprisingly entertaining Senate Judiciary moment when Senator John Kennedy questioned Andre Mathis, nominee for the Sixth Circuit. It's part stand-up, part grilling, and full of Southern charm. Let's get into it. Senator Kennedy kicks things off with his signature folksy storytelling, right in the Senate chamber. Instead of legal talk, he shares a story about the Louisiana DMV, saying he once spent a year there trying to renew his son's license. All they had to read? Old Popular Mechanics magazines from 1997. Classic Kennedy, lightening the mood and making a point about government inefficiency. Kennedy asks Mathis about his time with the Boys and Girls Club. Mathis calls it his home away from home, from age 9 until college. Kennedy even name-drops Denzel Washington, one of the 5 coolest people on the planet. Then comes the big question. Is America mostly good or bad? Mathis doesn't hesitate. He says America is the greatest country in the world. No matter your politics, that answer lands. Kennedy shifts gears, frustrated, not with Mathis, but with the White House. Senators Blackburn and Haggerty didn't get a meeting with the nominee. It's not fair. He calls it out, says it's not about party, but process. If you want Senate approval, you show up, shake hands, and answer questions.
Tell me that your work. Yeah, well, let me try this. It's been suggested you don't have any experience, okay, and you don't have the experience to be on the Court of Appeal. Can you address that? Tell me what your answer is to that.
Thank you, Senator Kennedy, for that question. Throughout my career, I've handled 23 appeals to conclusion. I have 1 matter pending before the Sixth Circuit. In the vast majority of the appeals that I've handled, I have been the primary drafter of the appellate briefs. I've argued 10 cases to the Tennessee Court of Appeals and the Tennessee Court of Criminal Appeals. I have not argued a case to the Sixth Circuit. Additionally, I have significant trial experience, having tried 19 cases in federal court and state court. And that doesn't take into account I've litigated hundreds of cases, and as you know, some cases are sometimes resolved by settlement, some by dispositive motions. So I have that experience as well.
Okay, I'm over time. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
The heat turns up. Kennedy asks, "Do you have the experience?" Mathis is ready. "I've handled 23 appeals, argued 10 cases in Tennessee courts, and tried 19 cases in federal and state court. Calm, detailed, honest. Is it enough? That's for the senators to decide." This exchange wasn't about gotchas or grandstanding. It was 2 people, a Southern senator with sharp wit and a nominee with a powerful story, talking about qualifications, process, and the American dream. Judicial nominations aren't usually viral, but this one struck a chord, because it wasn't just about law, it was about people. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more deep dives from DC. Until next time, I'm out.